In this video, we're going to be looking at the top 10 rarest knockouts in MMA history. These are the knockouts that you don't see every day, the ones that make you say, wow. Mixed martial arts, or MMA, is a dynamic and captivating combat sport that combines various disciplines, including Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, wrestling, boxing, and Judo, among others. The origins of modern MMA can be traced back to the early 1990s, when the Ultimate Fighting Championship, or UFC, was established. MMA gained immense popularity due to its unique blend of striking and grappling techniques, creating a spectacle that showcases the versatility and athleticism of its competitors. How many of you are MMA fans? Comment down your favorite fighter. And what is this knockout? Knockout is something that makes a player the hero of that game. A knockout, or KO in MMA, is a type of victory in which a fighter is rendered unconscious by a strike or a submission hold. When a fighter is knocked out, they are unable to continue the fight, and the referee declares the other fighter the winner. Do you know that there are many different ways to knock out an opponent in MMA? The common ones are punches, kicks, and submission holds. Punches to the head are the most common way to knock someone out in MMA. A well-placed punch can cause the brain to rattle inside the skull, leading to unconsciousness. Kicks to the head can also be very effective at knocking out an opponent. A powerful kick can cause the brain to move back and forth inside the skull, leading to unconsciousness. And last but not least, submission holds can also result in a knockout. If a fighter is unable to escape from a submission hold, they may eventually pass out due to pain or lack of oxygen. Which one do you think is the most common knockout technique? The most common way to be knocked out in MMA is by a punch to the head. And the average knockout time in MMA is 13 seconds. But the rarest ones are a sight to witness. Here they are. Number 10, the axe kick. Alfie Davis is a professional mixed martial artist who competes in the lightweight division. In 2016, Alfie Davis pulled off a truly staggering knockout with an axe kick. The kick is a powerful strike that is typically used in karate, and it's not often seen in MMA. It is delivered by swinging the leg in an arcing motion, with the heel of the foot impacting the opponent's head. But Davis landed it perfectly, and his opponent, Nick Baker, was knocked out cold. Not just this, in Michael Page vs. Evangelista Santos, Page landed a question mark kick that knocked Santos out, but the referee initially ruled it a no contest due to an accidental eye poke. Number 9, the question mark kick. The question mark kick is another rare strike that is often used in kickboxing. It's a deceptive kick that can be delivered from a variety of angles, making it difficult for the opponent to defend. It is delivered by first faking a roundhouse kick and then following up with a high kick to the head. The question mark kick is a difficult kick to defend, as the opponent is not expecting the second strike. In 2013, Michael Page landed a question mark kick knockout against Evangelista Santos, and it was one of the most impressive knockouts in MMA history. Another one was in 2014 in Luke Rockhold vs. Michael Bisping. Rockhold landed a question mark kick on Bisping in this fight, but it didn't knock him out. However, the kick did wobble Bisping, and it set up Rockhold for the finish. Number 8. The flying knee. The flying knee is a powerful strike that can be used to great effect in MMA. It is delivered by jumping into the air and striking the opponent with the knee. It's a difficult strike to land, but when it does land, it can be devastating. In 2015, Edson Barbosa landed a flying knee knockout against Terry Edom, and it was one of the most brutal knockouts in MMA history. Kron Gracie vs. Tatsuya Kawajiri at UFC Fight Night 90. Gracie landed a flying knee that knocked Kawajiri out cold in the first round. The knee landed flush on Kawajiri's face, and he immediately fell to the ground unconscious. Number 7, the spinning back fist. The spinning back fist is a flashy strike that is often used by strikers in MMA. It is delivered by spinning around and striking the opponent with the back of the fist. In 2017, Stephen Thompson landed a spinning back fist knockout against Jack Ellenberg, and it was one of the most impressive knockouts in MMA history. Carter landed a spinning back fist on Serra with just seconds left in the fight, knocking him out cold and earning himself a highlight reel knockout during Shoni Carter vs. Matt Serra at UFC 31. Number 6. The Tornado Kick. The Tornado Kick is a rare and difficult strike that is often used in Taekwondo. It is delivered by spinning around and striking the opponent with the foot. It's a powerful strike that can be used to great effect in MMA. In 2018, Michael Venom Page landed a tornado kick knockout against Aaron Gray, and it was one of the most impressive knockouts in MMA history. This is considered by many to be the most impressive tornado kick knockout in MMA history. Silva landed the kick perfectly, and Azeredo was knocked out so hard that he fell over backwards during Anderson Silva vs. Luis Azeredo. Number 5. The Stomps. Stomps are not often seen in MMA, but they can be very effective. Stomps are delivered by stomping on the opponent's head while they are on the ground. Stomps are a dangerous technique, as they can cause serious injury or even death. In 2004, Anderson Silva landed a series of stomps to the head of Hayato Sakurai, and it was one of the most brutal knockouts in MMA history. Number 4. The Elbows from Crucifix. Elbows from Crucifix are a rare and dangerous technique that is often used in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They are delivered by striking the opponent with the elbows while they are in the crucifix position. In 1996, Gary Goodrich landed a series of elbows from Crucifix against Paul Herrera, and it was one of the most brutal knockouts in MMA history. Rua was in a dominant position in the crucifix, and he landed a series of elbows that knocked Coleman out. We are talking about the 2005 Mauricio Shogun Rua vs. Mark Coleman battle. Do you remember that? Now look at Bisping's face after the knockout. It was the 2013 Dan Henderson vs. Michael Bisping fight. Henderson landed a devastating elbow from the crucifix in the first round, and Bisping was knocked out cold. Number 3. The Reverse Triangle Choke. The Reverse Triangle Choke is a rare and difficult choke that is often used in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It is delivered by wrapping the legs around the opponent's neck and squeezing. In 2016, Kron Gracie landed a Reverse Triangle Choke knockout against Tatsuya Kawajiri, and it was one of the most impressive knockouts in MMA history. This is considered by many to be the greatest reverse triangle choke in MMA history. It happened in 2009 between Tobi Imada and Jorge Masvidal. Imada was on his back, being controlled by Masvidal, when he suddenly wrapped his legs around Masvidal's neck and squeezed. Masvidal was unable to defend the choke, and he was forced to tap out. Number 2. The Backfist. The Backfist is a rare and difficult strike that is often used in kickboxing. It is delivered by striking the opponent with the back of the fist while they are turned away. In 2017, Volkan Ozdemir landed a back fist knockout against Jimmy Manua, and it was one of the most impressive knockouts in MMA history. Another one is when Carter landed a spinning back fist on Serra that knocked him out cold. This was one of the earliest and most famous back fist knockouts in MMA history. It was between Shoni Carter vs. Matt Serra at UFC 31. Number 1. The Helicopter Kick. The helicopter kick is the rarest knockout in MMA history. It's a spinning kick that is often used in capoeira. In 2007, Anderson Silva landed a helicopter kick knockout against Luis Azeredo, and it was one of the most impressive knockouts in MMA history. Silva was fighting in the Pride Fighting Championships at the time, and he was already considered one of the best fighters in the world. Azeredo was a lesser-known opponent, but he was known for his striking skills. With about 2 minutes left in the round, Silva threw a spinning back kick. Azeredo blocked the kick, but Silva followed up with a helicopter kick. Which do you think is the most dangerous one among these? However, MMA is also a regulated sport. There are rules in place to protect the fighters, and the referees are there to stop the fight if a fighter is in danger. As a result, the risk of serious injury in MMA is actually lower than in some other combat sports, such as boxing. MMA is legal in most countries around the world. However, there are some countries where it is banned, such as Thailand and China. That was a little bit of extra information for you guys. Well, that's it for our list of the top 10 rarest knockouts in MMA history. We hope you enjoyed the video. Then, without any delay, hit the thumbs up button. Also, comment down your favorite one in the comment box below. See you the next day. Bye!